One of the operations that you'll probably use most frequently is renaming a data block. So here we've got this background tree young collection that is in some library file. We don't know. We just know that it's a linked data block. And let's say that we don't want to call it tree young anymore. We want to call it maybe tree sapling, right? Normally you would have to go to whatever file it's contained. You'd have to rename it. A whole mess of things you have to do. But we can just right click here and go to glue rename. We don't even have to open the file that it's in. We can just change that to sapling, and you can see here, these are all the different users of this collection. So it's obviously used in background forest because that's what contains it. That's the library file that it's contained in, and then it's used in this file right here. We're gonna go ahead and hit OK. And in the background, what it's going to do is it's going to go open up that source file. It's going to copy it. These are all the things that you would have to do if you didn't want to break anything. It's going to copy it. Then it's going to open up the files that reference this data block and going to remap all those references to the new copy, which is now named sapling. And then it's finally going to go back to the original file and remap all of the uses of the young to sapling. So it's quite an ordeal to do this correctly. Some people might not have ever even done that. It might be so arduous that you just never even attempted that. But it's going to do all those things for you, and you don't even have to leave this file. And finally, the very last thing that it's going to do is it's going to reload the file that we're in. And you'll see that this use of tree young will be renamed to tree sapling. Also, we happen to have another use that I didn't even mention right here. That's also been remapped to use tree sapling, and of course tree young doesn't exist anymore.